It would be good to have 2 blocks for today's practice, and I have a towel, which is gonna double as something to put under my knee, and it's also gonna double as a belt when we get to that part of the class. So have a towel nearby, or you can have a yoga belt and a blanket and all that stuff. But if you're just around your home, you can grab a towel, no problem at all. So I want to read a short bit from an essay called Outfox the Algorithms by Bruce Grierson. He says, the only way to live a truly progressive life is for each individual to be unlike anyone who's living or who has ever lived. To do things and react to things in a way that no one has done before. And then he describes going on a walk and going into what he calls flaneur mode. He says, remember those folks? The flaneurs were free spirits who strode the streets of Paris in the 60s, giving themselves over to what the situationists called the dérivé. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. The dérivé means the drift. And that's what you do. You simply bob about, guided by your own unconscious. You carry on, letting the day breathe, if you will, until something interesting happens. And because your mind is parked in the receptive and open position, that's exactly what happens, right? It's like what Proust said is the essence of travel. It really isn't about getting from one place to another. It's about trying to see the world with new eyes. People plan their lives to the hilt, but to my mind, the true gift is in the opportunity to embrace what we did not choose. Uncertainty is actually more pleasurable. So set out to never arrive. So this is good for yoga practice, right? Because even in yoga practice, we're kind of moving through this journey, if you will, this little flaneur walk in the park, if you will, without sort of a goal in mind. We're not trying to get anywhere, but we are trying to kind of practice putting the mind and the body in a state of receptivity and openness to experience, right? So it's a good thing to keep in mind as we're moving through, and to just stay with that sort of open spirit, being receptive to what comes both internally and externally, right? So I'm going to give some instruction, but also you're having your own inner experience of all what we're exploring today as we work through our yoga practice. So let's begin. Let's start in downward facing dog. So starting from hands and knees, you can extend the legs up and back and start to deepen the breath. Full deep breaths in, full deep breaths out. And then with your inhale, come on forward to a plank, shoulders forward over the wrists. Exhale, lower the knees, chest, and chin down to the floor. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit all the way back towards the feet, and then extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, come forward into a plank. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. So don't do it yet, but if you were about to walk your feet forward towards your hands, as we always do in yoga practice, notice which foot are you tempted to start with, or what feels like sort of the habitual way. right? And see if, like, I can already feel like my right foot wants to move first. So I'm going to start with my left foot to walk forward for today and fold forward over the legs and let the head hang down and let the breath move freely. And then go ahead and walk the feet back to downward facing dog. And then bring your left hand to hold your right ankle or foot or whatever you can hold under there, and look under the right armpit to twist. Push extra hard through the right hand. And then bring the left hand back down where it came from. Right hand holds the left shin or ankle or whatever you can hold back there. And then right hand to the floor. And then this time, walk your hands back towards your feet to fold forward. Head goes down. And then walk the hands forward to find your downward facing dog again. Okay, so now one last chance to, well, not last chance, many, many chances over the course of this practice and over the course of your practice in general. But this time, go ahead and take some sort of route to walk forward that you've never taken before. So now I know I've done it with my right foot. I know I've done it with my left foot. So what options are left, right? Maybe I'm going to make like an S shape as I walk forward to fold forward over the legs. Bring your left hand to the floor right under your nose. You could be on fingertips. You can even carry a block over there. Bring the right hand to the sacrum, right behind the back of your hips, and start to turn the chest to the right. See that the hips don't change. So the left hip isn't dropping down. You're keeping them nice and even. Option to reach the right arm up if that's for you. I'm going to keep my hand on my waist. Hand on my sacrum. And then bring that right hand to replace the left hand. Left hand on the sacrum. As you twist, try to feel. Don't let that right hip drop down any, but you keep the hips even. And again, you can reach the left arm up. In this case, I'm going to keep my hand on my sacrum. And then bring both hands down and widen the feet, bend the knees, come into a deep squatting position, hands together at the center of the chest. Lifting up tall in the upper body. 1, 2, and then bring the hands down, raise the hips up, fold forward. Bring the feet and the legs all the way together. Hands on your waist. Lift all the way upright to a standing position, arms alongside the body. Sun salutations. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor or blocks. Inhale, look forward to prepare. Exhale, hop, step, or walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, feet to hands. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up, hands pressed together. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, feet to hands, lengthen waist. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees. Inhale, hop or step forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, arms behind, lace hands together and fold. Inhale, hands down, right foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Sit back towards the feet and then extend the legs. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, arms behind, lace hands together. Inhale, hands down, left foot back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Sit back towards the feet and then extend the legs. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhaling, stand up, releasing the arms. Now, bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the floor, fold forward. Inhale, prepare, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, go back. One more time. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Excuse me, sir. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior 1. Perfect place for you. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, hop feet to hands or step. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Let's stay here and breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, folding forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, a breath. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, hop feet to hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. This time, exhale, hands to prayer, twist to the right side, breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer, twist to the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, with your inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down, folding forward. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, bring the arms behind the back, lace the fingers together. With your inhale, lift up your chest, arch back, straighten the right leg. And then exhaling, bend the right knee. Bow forward, crown of head reaching down in the direction of the floor for 1. Inhale. Exhaling, 2. Inhale. Try to swing the outer right hip back more so the buttocks point straight back. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Ground through the back foot. Breathe out, 5. Stay low. Stay where you are. Bring the hands to the floor. Start to straighten out the front leg. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. And then exhale, fold. Parsvottanasana. Inhale. Try to press the center of both heels down strongly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Try to move both hips back as you breathe. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the right knee. Step into a plank. You can either go back to downward dog and wait for us there, or move through an extra chaturanga up dog. Inhale, step left foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, arms behind the back, lace the fingers together. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Lift up the chest and arch back. Exhale, deeply bend the left knee. Bow forward, crown of head reaching down towards the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Again, try to pull the outer left hip more in towards the middle. 3, arms reaching away from the back. 4, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Slowly start to extend the left leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale. With your inhale, bend the left knee, step into a plank. Again, as you exhale, you could either go back to downward dog and wait there, or chaturanga, upward dog into downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, open to the side. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach all the way out to the right for triangle. Right hand could touch the floor or the leg or a block. One, keep turning the chest open to the sidewall for two. Reach out through both arms. So as you press the right hand down, reach the left arm up even more. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand up. Exhale. Oh, inhale, stand up. Even I forgot. Reach the right arm up. Reach the left arm up. So you're kind of swimming the arms. And then take the left hand all the way to the right side of the right foot for rotated triangle. So turning the chest, turning the waist. Try to keep the legs and the feet even. And again, you can check by bringing the hand to the sacrum or reach the arm up. 1, 2, both heels pressing down. 3, both legs moving towards straight. 4, 5, inhale, hands down. Either downward dog or plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, open to the side. Inhale, straighten left leg, and then reach to the left for triangle trikonasana. 1, 2, good. Pull the right arm, right shoulder back so the front of the chest is facing the sidewall. 3, try to make the left side of the body longer from the armpit to the hip crease. 4, 5. Now, here's that funny transition that I messed up on the first side, but let's try to do it together. So you're going to stand up, you're going to backstroke the arm. So keep the left arm going, backstroke the right arm, and then the right arm reaches up, and then go ahead, reach all the way across to the left side of the left foot. Even if that was confusing, don't worry. There's no right or wrong way because I made it up. So you can do it your way, and it's just as valid. 3, 4, 5. Good. Both hands to the floor. Bend the left knee. Either step back to downward dog or move through chaturanga up dog. Everybody meeting in downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, open to the side. Inhale, right hand outside of right foot. Left arm reaches over left ear for extended side angle. 1, 2, turn the chest. 3, right knee presses against right arm. 4, 5. Inhale, stand up. So backstroke the left arm, backstroke the right arm, and then have the left arm be the one that ends up reaching up. And then bend the right knee. Take the left elbow outside of the right knee for standing spinal twist. Now, if it's available to you, you can reach the left hand down to the floor and the right arm reaches over for this variation. So it ends up kind of being the mirror image of our extended side angle, right? So we did the straight on version and now we're turning it. We're putting a twist on it, right? Inhale, hands down, either downward dog or moving through your chaturanga. All right, we'll get that funny transition by the end of this thing. If I can get it right too. Reach Reach up, warrior one. Exhale, open to the side. Place the left hand outside of the left foot. Right arm reaches over the right ear, extended ankle. 1, 2, 3, turning the chest. 4, 5, good. Inhale, stand up. Backstroke the arms. Reach the right arm back. Reach the left arm back. Just keep going until the right arm ends up the one in the air. And then bend the left knee. Right arm outside of the left knee to twist. 1, 2, and again, you could take the extended arm variation if you like. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hands down. Downward dog or move through chaturanga. Okay, now with your inhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Find your blocks, put your blocks on the tallest setting and reach the blocks as far forward of the right foot as you possibly can and come up onto fingertips. Then push off the left toes, lift the left leg parallel to the floor. Part of the reason for being on blocks right now is to try to find the front of the torso parallel to the floor. So sometimes when we start with the hands down, you can see that the shoulders are lower than the hips. But we really want to find this strong straight line first. So straighten out the arms beyond fingertips, even pull the collarbones a little bit forward as you reach back through the left heel. And then once you find all that, you have the option to reach the arms alongside the body, or hands could stay on the blocks, no problem at all, either way. So whatever you're doing, left hand to the left block, reach the right arm up for rotated half moon. Now, the more you twist, the more the back leg will try to drop down. So you have to lift it up from inside. 3. Good, and then hands down. Step back, low lunge. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. Inhale, left foot forward. Find your blocks again on the tallest setting. Reach the blocks as absolutely far forward as the arms will reach now. Be on fingertips and then push off the right foot to lift into warrior 3. So again, I'm fully on fingertips and my arms are straightening. I'm pushing my fingertips down into my blocks. Again, to get that length through the front of the body. And then pull the collarbones forward. Look slightly forward. Keep all that option to reach the arms alongside the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wherever you are, right hand to right block. Left arm reaches up. Rotated half moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands down. Soften the front knee. Step the right foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Bend the knees and look forward. Hop or step the feet to the hand. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Reach the arms up. Exhale, stand up and release the arms. Turn to face the longer edge of the mat. Step the feet wide. Hands on your waist. Inhale, lift up the chest. Arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the floor between the feet. Reach the crown of the head down in the direction of the floor for 1, 2, breathing deeply, 3, try to shrug your shoulders out of your ears, 4, pull up through the kneecaps. Inhale, look forward. Walk the hands a step or 2 forward so that the wrists are more under the shoulders. Left hand goes to the middle, right under your nose. Start to turn to the right. Again, take your hands to your sacrum so that you can feel that, the more aggressively you twist, the more the legs and hips want to go with you. So you maintain strong legs, even hips, even as you turn. You could reach the right arm up. I'm going to keep my right hand on my sacrum. As I push my left hand down, I can twist a little bit more. And then bring the right hand down to replace the left hand. Left hand goes to the sacrum, start to turn. And again, just keeping the lower half of the body steady, twisting from the navel, chest, even the neck. And then both hands down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands on waist. Inhale to stand up. Now bring the arms behind the back, lace the fingers together. Inhale, lift up the chest and arch back. Exhale, fold forward, top of the head, reaching down in the direction of the floor. Arms reaching as much away from the back as possible. Try to be brave and bring some weight out of the heels towards the center of the feet. 3. So weight spreading evenly from toes to heel. Good. So now we're going to do something a little unusual. You're going to turn your nose to face your right knee. So I'm turning my chest and my nose more to look at my right knee, right thigh. And then I'm even using my left hand to kind of pull my right hand more. And then come back through center and then turn your nose towards your left knee. Pull with the right hand to help your chest turn a little bit more. Come back to the center. Big inhale lifts you all the way upright to a standing position, and then join the feet and the legs together. Okay, so now this might be one of those moments when you would like to have your towel or your yoga belt with you. So I'm going to bend my right knee, and you could either hold the right foot with the right hand, or you can loop your towel or your belt around your foot. But I'm going to hold both ends of the towel or the strap in my right hand. Left hand on my waist, I'm standing up tall, and then extend the right leg straight forward. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Inhale. Exhale. Now you have the option to stay where you are or bend the right elbow to the right side. Go forward for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift head and chest. Keep your right leg exactly where it is now. Both hands on your waist. Hold. 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Try not to lean back. So if you're trying to lift your leg higher and you're leaning back, just pull it upright, even if the leg has to be lower. 4. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place the feet together. Other side. Aren't we lucky to have 2 sides? So again, you could use your towel or you could hold your toe. Extend the left leg forward. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale, either stay upright or bring the nose towards the knee for 1, 2, 3. This one's so tricky. 4, 5. Inhale, lift to upright position, and then let go of the left toe. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Deep breathing. 4, and 5. Release the feet and the legs together. Okay, so during this sequence, you may or may not have noticed that we've been going like triangle to rotated triangle, extended side angle to spinal twist. So we've been kind of doing the straight on and then the twist. So we are going to make a twist here. But then the good news is no more standing poses. Okay, so bend the right knee into the chest. You can either hold onto your towel with your left hand, or your left hand is going to hold the outer edge of the foot. I'll show the towel on this side. Reach the right arm up. Extend the right leg forward as you reach the right arm to the back. Now, at first, you may want to look straight ahead. As you start to get the hang of the balance, you could look to the right side, or you could even turn to look back towards your right hand. Try to drop the right hip down a little bit so that the hips are level to one another. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, hold your towel or your foot with both hands. Inhale, bend the right knee into the chest, squeeze. Exhale, release, feet together. Okay, left side. So bend the left knee into the chest. Hold on to the left foot with either the right hand, or you can repeat with the towel. Reach the left arm up and then start to extend the left leg forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, hold onto the foot. Inhale, bend the left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Exhale, release. Feet and legs together. Okay. Put your towel or your belt off to the side for now. Come stand towards the front part of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down to fold. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward into cobra, and then release the forehead down to the floor. Keep your hands pressing into the floor, but pull the hands back slightly. Bring the big toes together. Inhale, lift head, chest, and legs. Push the hands down, but also pull the hands like you're almost trying to drag your chest forward against the floor. 2, breathe in. Breathe out, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out, 5. Slowly release down. Now, pick some other arm variation for Shalabhasana. Maybe arms alongside the body, maybe clasp the hands, or maybe make one up that that no one's ever thought of before. And then inhale, lift up second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, release down. Hands on the floor. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, all the way to the floor. Bend the knees, reach back, catch hold of the ankles. Inhale, lift on up, head, chest, knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release down. Bend the knees again. You can either, don't lift up yet, you can either hold the ankles regular or you can hold opposite ankles, but try to cross at the wrists. Some of you, when you reached back, you might have crossed the ankles instead. Try to have the wrists crossing, the wrists touching, not the ankles crossing. And then go ahead, lift up. 1, 2, and it might not be a today thing. It might be a later time thing. 4. And release on down. Hands on the floor either side of the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Both hands end up on top of your right knee or thigh. And then you might want to put your towel or a blanket or some padding under your back knee here. Walk the right foot a little bit more forward. Send the hips more forward and down. And then you might have noticed, even as you move the hips down, that the left hip, it opens a little to the side. So from inside your body, you're like wrapping the outer hip towards the midline. Then you can either stay like that, or second option is to reach with the left hand to hold the left foot. And again, when I made that move, the left hip wanted to open. So I'm going to do my best to keep turning the front of the hip more forward, more forward. Then, if you've got the balance pretty well, you can try reaching back with the right hand, both hands catching the foot. And again, internally, I'm pulling the left hip more and more forward and towards the midline. And then release that, step back, downward facing dog. And then step the left foot forward, right knee down. Both hands onto the top of the left thigh. Let the hips descend, but again, I can feel as the hips descend that the right hip is trying to open. So I'm pulling the right hip in towards the midline as best I can. You can stay here, or you can bend the right knee and hold the right ankle. And again, my concentration is on wrapping the outer right hip more towards the midline. Perfect. Okay, last option, you could reach back with the left hand and hold the foot with both hands. Okay, hands to the floor, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, and again, find your blocks on the tallest setting and reach your blocks as far forward as you can, and then beyond fingertips. So just like what we practiced earlier. Push the left foot off the floor to lift the left leg, and now the left hand is going to stay down. The right hand is going to reach back to hold the foot. So for this particular asana, this particular shape, the chest is more square to the floor, the center of the chest looking straight down. And then try to turn the middle of the left thigh straight down. Kick your foot into your hand, kneecap reaching towards the back of the room. And the left hip is turning down a little bit, not opening to the side. Like it might feel similar to some other shapes we've done before, but this one is a little bit more square, if that makes sense. Okay, let go of the left foot and step back, downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Find your blocks. Be on the fingertips on tops of the blocks and then lift. So again, the point of the blocks here is to have the chest parallel to the floor. If you're trying to do it without, you might be dipping down. Guarantee you're dipping down closer to the floor. So really try to straighten the arms, push the fingertips into the blocks. And then right hand stays down. Left hand holds the right foot. Yeah, and then your shoulders and armpits are kind of facing downward towards the floor. The top of the right thigh is more facing the floor, and the kneecap is reaching back. Good. Okay. Bend the left knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. And then turn over onto the back. Got a fluffy audience member right here, watching every move. Okay, lift the hips up, interlock the hands behind the back. 1. And separate the hands, release the back down to the floor. Now moving into full wheel. If you're taking full wheel, place the hands on the floor either side of your ears, or you can repeat half wheel. Go ahead, lift up either of the 2 back bends. 1, slow down the breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come on down. We'll do 2 more back bends. You could do 2 half wheel, 2 full wheel. You could do 1 and 1. That part's up to you. Take about 5 breaths for each and a couple of breaths rest in between. You go ahead. You know, part of the, it takes a lot of discipline to practice to an online video because no one is watching you but yourself, right? And so even here, I'm asking you to take even more independence with your yoga practice and do your wheel practice without me calling out every single breath, right? So continue, keep it going. You're already doing great. The fact that you've made it this far into a video without getting distracted and turning it off, you know? Now, no rush whatsoever. If you're still back bending, keep back bending. When you're finished, bend the knees into the chest. And then bring both knees all the way over to the left side of the body. Twist to the right. And then bring the knees all the way up to the center and go the other way. And then bring the knees into the center. Come on up to a seated position. Straighten the legs forward out in front of you. Flex the feet, sit up tall, and then fold forward. So lift just part way up. Take your left hand and hold the outer edge of the right foot. So cross it over. And then the right hand reaches across for the left foot. Just make sure that the right arm ended up on top. And then bend the elbows and turn to look under your right upper arm. And then lift the head and the chest. Now, just let the left hand go. Cross the left arm over the top and re-grab the right foot. Left arm should be on top. And then bend the elbows and try to peek under your left upper arm. Lift up, hold the feet regular, and then fold forward so that we're symmetrical again. What are you doing? Causing trouble over there? Are you being trouble? Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Lift up, tabletop, hands behind. Chin to the chest and release down. Knees open to the sides, feet together, and fold forward. Baddha Konasana. Sunny bunny. And then lift up. Keep the shape of the legs the same, but make your way onto your back for Supta Baddha Konasana. So here we have some choices. From here, you can stay here in Supta Baddha Konasana, or you could come up into shoulder stand, which is the one where the legs reach up and the hands are catching the back. So you stay in either of those two or something else that you need to do. And I wanted to share a poem by Wendell Berry. The poem is called The Mad Farmer Liberation Front. Love the quick profit, the annual raise, vacation with pay. Want more of everything ready-made. Be afraid to know your neighbors and to die. And you will have a window in your head. Not even your future will be a mystery anymore. Your mind will be punched in a card and shut away in a little drawer. When they want you to buy something, they will call you. When they want you to die for profit, they will let you know. So friends, do something every day that won't compute. Love the Lord. Love the world. Work for nothing. Take all that you have and be poor. Love someone who does not deserve it. Denounce the government, but embrace the flag. Hope to live in that free republic for which it stands. Give your approval to all you cannot understand. Ask questions that have no answers. Invest in the millennium. Plant sequoias. Say that your main crop is the forest that you did not plant and you will not live to harvest. Say that the leaves are harvested when they have rotted into mold. Call that profit. Put your faith in 2 inches of humus that will build under the trees every 1,000 years. Listen to the carrion. Put your ear close. and hear the faint chattering of the songs that are to come. Laugh. Laughter is immeasurable. Be joyful, though you have considered all the facts. So be joyful. So that's the one for us. Be joyful, though you have considered all the facts. Go with your love to the fields. Lie easy in the shade. Rest your head in her lap. Swear allegiance to what is nighest your thoughts. And as soon as the generals and politicos can predict the motions of your mind, lose it. Leave it as a sign to mark the false trail, the way you didn't go. Be like a fox who makes more tracks than necessary, some in the wrong direction. Practice resurrection. Okay, if you're in shoulder stand, start to come into plow, halasana, feet behind the head. And then rolling down out of it, come into fish, Matsyasana, crown of the head to the floor. And then chin to the chest, release down, roll over and come into child's pose, setting up for headstanding practice. If you're not familiar with headstand, I have other videos about headstanding practice, but you can always start by clasping the hands and putting the head on the ground and lifting the knees. So this could be your headstand practice for today. Otherwise, you can start to work on bringing the knees towards the chest, knees towards the ceiling. What you can't see from what I'm doing is that that whole process took me 6 months or a year to work out. So from having my feet on the floor to being able to bring my knees into my chest, to being able to bring my legs up in balance, that whole process took 6 months to a year of trying it every day. So not everything is just like a today thing. Some things are aspirational. Some things we have to kind of like work on for a while until we can get comfortable in it. So even if it's not for you for today, practice as if it's going to happen for you tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day. Right? Sometimes if we're not sort of getting something, we kind of just, all right, well, I'll just rest in child's pose instead. I encourage you, keep trying it. It is possible. It is possible. If you wanted to add a little twist to this in keeping with our theme today, you could turn at the waist and try to turn the feet to flex to the right side. And then coming back through center, you could turn the feet and flex the feet the other way, kind of turning just from the waist, right? Keep pressing the elbows down hard. And then making your way down into child's pose. And then make your way into Shavasana for rest. You are welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you want or need. We're going to leave it here. Have a beautiful rest of your day. See you again soon.